My name is Adonias Tiflis. I know it may sound strange, but that's the beauty of being international. A strange name. So, okay, why do I run for this position? First of all, I knew about at594 when I was trying to think about applying to Cambridge. So I had some vague ideas, but I didn't search more because I wasn't in yet. And then, during the summer holidays before September, when I came here, I forgot about at594. And you know what's the problem? No one reminded me that it existed. And one day, it was like early September, and I received a call from my college asking me why I was coming so late in Cambridge. And I said, why am I coming late? I mean, all English students are coming with me. Yes, but they say, you don't know about International Freshers Week. And I say, oh no, I didn't receive anything. So you see, I had a problematic experience. I didn't receive the leaflets and everything to know about International Freshers Week. So this is why I'm running, because I don't want to have such organizational problems. I want everyone to know what's happening, and then decide whether they come or not, but at least know. So now, what I'm planning for the International Freshers Weeks, I think the two most important things that one should have when arriving at Cambridge is, first of all, to meet new people. Internationals don't have this ability to have many people from their countries. Like, for example, British students have many other students from their countries. So I'd like to involve more of the national communities so that they can find new friends. And by this I mean that they can just get instantly involved to many societies, national, international, anything, but get involved and meet new people. And secondly, what I think is very important is to know what they will face and coming from a different environment. So talking with other national societies, being able to provide them all the information needed to face or to prevent any problems when coming here.
Right. Questions from the floor?
One very important thing is that you can come back early before the term starts.
Sure.
Yeah. And the other question is, what activities do you have in mind to develop on what we have already?
Okay, first of all, I decided to run for the position very late. So what does it mean? I have to think about many things. But I think that the first step and the most important thing that needs to be done now is to prevent the organizational problems I mentioned, i.e., in order to let everyone know that something is happening. Then I think that from the past years there are some very good ideas, and basically focus on learn the city, learn where is what, and not being lost. So I think it's the most important thing, but more ideas will come in the way.
Do you have any experience organizing such large-scale events? You'll have 500 people turning up to in one day.
Okay, yes. In my high school, we have a great event like this, which actually it's only a 2.5 day event, but still there are many people coming from various parts of Athens. I'm from Greece. So it's a festival, music, arts, anything. There are very many things, and I was in the committee organizing this event.
Linda?
What concrete ideas do you have for organization? Because when we set up the Freshers Week, we had Facebook groups, we had just like emails and stuff, and people don't reply to our doodles or signing up to our events, but then just arrived without telling us, and then it created a really big organizational mess because we had to coordinate with like an extra amount of people coming in to join our events. What kind of ideas do you have to make the organizing these events more smoothly during Freshers Week?
Okay, yes, as an international fresher, I also didn't know. I knew about the events when coming here because it happened that I came early, but by luck, I didn't know. But anyway, I was here in Cambridge and I heard about these events, and I wasn't sure where I want to go. I just decided last minute. So I understand this problem. But you know, I think we should be ready to face the maximum that we can expect. And if they come less, it's fine, but it's not fine actually. But anyway, we can at least deal with that. I think we have just to aim to the maximum.
Any other questions? Well, for the minimum, maximum issues, we had a cocktail workshop, but then the same day there was notification dinners, and so many people signed up. It was a really, really popular event. But then at the end, it was less half the people than we expected. Well, what do you think? What can you do for that?
for attracting more people.
No, like what would you do when like people actually didn't turn up and like you actually already paid for like because it was a working session with the KUSU. It wasn't really just like a KUSU event. Was it? Sorry? Oh yes, sorry.
Okay, not sure I understood, but I'll try to answer. Yes, so you say that many people said that they were coming, but they didn't come at the end. Okay, first of all, we have to see what the reason they didn't come. Either they found that, okay, I don't care about KUSU, or secondly, they had other more interesting events. Like,
you mentioned it was a matriculation dinner clash.
Well, yeah, that was one of the reasons.
Yeah, with other colleges. Exactly. So I think the second one is the most important thing. We had who was it? You had a great idea. We had International Freshers Week having organizational problems with regular Freshers Week and also with other colleges college events. So we have to contact colleges which have lists of international students and also the main area of KUSU in order to organize events and have like someone being able to go to all of them.
Jinho?
This question is not specifically directed to your role as freshers officer, but it's a wider question. There seems to be a sort of a gap between Asian internationals and the European internationals. Do you have any ideas on how we could work on bridging this gap?
Very interesting question, but although I thought this was true, but when I came here, I found myself having many friends from Asia, although I'm European. So I don't know what's the magnitude of this problem, but it does exist, so it's correct. Now, yes, how we can prevent this? I think what I said before with having a national communities, national societies organizing events at the same time. I mean, organizing events at the same time, there will be people from different cultural backgrounds together. Now, if they can't be friends, then I don't know what else we can do. But I think I think this is not a problem, since they will be together in the same place.
Sorry, could you take time, please?
Yeah.
Nikki.
One of the problems we have about Freshers Week is publicizing the events, because obviously when I think international freshers receive a freshers pack in which our timetable is included, but people tend not to read everything that's in the freshers pack, and then when they arrive, they don't know that event's happening, and they don't have the Cambridge dress yet, and we don't have access to international students' Cambridge dresses for data protection reasons. And so if they are not in contact with our Facebook groups, if they're not somehow linked to the network, then how would you go about publicizing the events to them better?
Okay, first of all, you said that they don't read the whole thing that you send them. So what's the reason? It's very long. Keep it short, keep it simple.
This is the whole freshers pack that every fresher receives that is about this big. So
yes, okay. But you can have just a separate, like with bullet points, few points, the events, how, time, where, come, fun, I don't know what else.
So we have a 1 day 4 sheet timetable right now.
Yeah, but it's included in all the packets, right?
Which includes everything that Cambridge chooses to send to you.
Okay. So now, about publicizing, I think it's very important to have other communities also publicizing the actual events. For example, colleges. Why not publicize to their students that there exists IQSU and has a Freshers Week? So I think this is very important too. Like when promoting their own events, also promote IQSU events.
Okay. Anyone else?
You have
Yeah.
one final question. The first role that you'll have to do is editing the International Freshers Guide. Do you have any experience working with words, writing?
With what?
With writing and sort of editing a document.
You mean like
There's an international
computers or
Freshers Guide.
other?
Yeah, there's an International Freshers Guide. That's
Yeah, no. But do you mean editing computing ability? So
editing the content.
I think she refers to
You'll send it
linguistic
to a
ability.
publisher.
okay, you know, one of the problems I faced also is that although I had all the information, they were like everywhere. So I want everything to be in one place. So when I came to Cambridge, I received like 50 leaflets, and from different. One of them was for IQSU, other one from other organizations, other societies. So why not take the ideas from these leaflets and put them in?
Okay. Any further questions?
I was asking about editing the Freshers Guide.
So
That's what I said. Putting them in the Freshers Guide. That's what I said. But
for your English linguistic ability, is that what you're asking?
yeah.
Editing documents.
Editing.
So language ability or use of computers,
Both.
or both.
Yeah.
Okay, language ability though, I know maybe it's not my mother tongue, so okay, I'm not perfect, I know. Maybe I'm not good, but I don't know. Anyway, but we can have someone like taking this. I don't think this is a problem. And secondly, well, what's computing? Yes, I do have
Like
experience.
designing and like
Yeah.
editing guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about this. I mean, I've worked with programming in the computer, so I can. This is much simpler.
Right. Any final questions? Selena?
So like I was like you, I didn't receive the freshers pack, so I didn't go to any. I could do freshers week. I was so pity, but like, do you have any suggestions for students who actually missed it, who didn't receive anything for IQ? So like after the freshers week, do you have any suggestions for them like to catch up a bit?
Yes, but I think actually I run for the position of organizing the first week. After that, we can organize like events summing up what happened. We can have like that, but yeah. I think it's much more important informing them to come than, I mean, we should prevent not getting information than trying to like solve a problem that results after.
Thank you, Antonius.
Thank you very much.